Hi friends, let's talk about this post when it comes to true crime issues. This is a scenario that many people most likely have never considered, and it wasn't even something that I was prepared for when I came across this post. I actually was trying to do a search for other information. I was hoping to pull up information in relation to my family, my birth family, and instead, this was the first search result, and I had no idea what I was clicking into, but I clicked to the post and it brought me to this. And I'm still having a hard time processing this post because Lugene Titus, Lugene Jimmy, is my maternal grandmother. I have known this for a few years. I've been piecing together my family tree, both my adoptive and genetic family tree. And Lugene, I know, meant a great deal to many of my family members because there's been so many different ways that she's been commemorated by the family through the different things that I was gifted during the time that I was seeking out my family, because a lot of times people I knew who my birth family was. They had connections with them and whatnot. And so I was gifted photos, I was gifted pieces of information over the years that I've been looking. I've been looking since I was a teenager. And what I didn't know, what nobody told me, is what is in this photo behind me. So I just want people to consider this when it comes to posting and talking about true crime. Not everyone's going to have the information all the time, and especially when it comes to true crime that happens to adults where there are children involved, there will one day be a time when children become aware of things that happened with those cases through posts like these. And I'm not saying that this is the way I'm experiencing this, but what I am experiencing is information that I was not aware of. And reading this post is how I became aware that my maternal grandmother is a very significant MMI case in the state of Alaska. And this post, the way it's written, is the way I've been informed of what happened to my maternal grandmother. So I know I'm a rare instance of this type of thing happening, but I know that there's many people, many children, family members of people who've been involved in true crime cases that have been trying to speak out and talk about a need for care when it comes to posting about and talking about true crime cases. And I think this is just another example of, I know people are in a lot of the true crime cases for the sensationalism, etc. But there is an element where there needs to be care. There needs to be better compassion for the people who are still living, who still have to live and process the trauma of what has happened to their family members. And my breath has been taken away since reading this last night.